Rio Sports Live here at Cabinets Field. The CC King Mustangs take on the Ray Texans. Kevin Goss up at the plate. On the mound for the Mustangs is Drew Garcia. Apologies for the late start because we are here in the top of the second inning. Some technical difficulties with the system here, but we are up and running. It is the top of the second. Score remains 0-0 as Kevin Goss is up at the plate. Goss hits a shot right down the third baseline. Fair as it gets to the wall. Rounding the bases, and he gets to second comfortably for a double here to open up the second inning.
Third baseman, number 19,
Darian Montoya makes his way up to the plate. Two-0 count for Montoya. That one's up in the air. Right fielder says he has it, and he does, and Kevin Goss is going to elect to remain at second base. Two away and one on.
left fielder, number 9,
Nick Talavera makes his way up to the plate. Left fielder. That one gets away from the catcher, and Goss is going to make his way to third. Drew Garcia doing some good work so far on the mound. Only one hit allowed. That one's down the line, but foul as it goes just past the third baseline. We have a 1-1 count. One-two count with two down. Garcia with the 1-2. That one's just outside for ball number 2. That gets in there for another strikeout here. Or his first strikeout of the game. Putting an end to the top of the second, we head into the bottom of the second. Still scoreless, King Mustangs, with Ernest Valverde, John Lawson, and their pitcher, Drew Garcia, due up to bat. This is Rio Sports Live.
And you're watching Rio Sports Live! Woo!
If you want to get in the game, come to Rio Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee-wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Rio Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Plan your escape.
And we're live here at Cabinets Field. King Mustangs up to bat. Christian Martinez on the mound. Martinez with some success last inning, as he was able to get out of the inning with no runs scored. We open up with a 1-0 count. That's in there for strike number 1, and a 1-1 count. Ernest Valverde, the first baseman, up at the plate. Here comes the pitch from Martinez. It's a 3-0 count. Apologies, the last pitch was actually a ball instead of a strike. So we have a 3-0 count. Or it looks like there's errors on the scoreboard, and that's, in fact, a 2-1 count. 2-1 to Valverde. That's ball number 4 as he's going to make his way to first base.
Second baseman, number 7, Brian Guillen.
Brian Guillen, second baseman, makes his way up to the plate. Unsuccessful pickoff attempt. Here comes the first pitch to Guillen. And that's not in there. And it'll be ball number 1. That's up in the air. Foul. Or it looks like it's making its way back in. Pitcher Martinez has it. Nobody covering at first, so they only get the 1 out, with the runner still on.
Catcher, number 26, John Lawson.
John Lawson, the catcher, makes his way up to the plate. Martinez with the pitch. Blue doesn't think he went, and we'll open up with ball number 1. Up in the air, deep back at the left field wall. Center fielder Ryan Rodriguez makes the catch and gets the ball in to keep the runner at first. 2 away here in this second inning.
Pitcher, number 5, Drew Garcia.
Drew Garcia, the pitcher, doing his work on the mound, now coming up to the plate. In there for strike number 1. The Ray Texans, 13-0 in district, 25-3 overall. First place in Division 29 5A. King Mustangs, 6th place with a 6-7 district record, 12-14 overall. As that one's up in the air, and the second baseman Lucas Tinajero makes the catch to put an end to the top of the second inning. Or to put an end to the bottom of the second inning. We head into the top of the third. Ray Texans coming back up to bat. Due up, DH Frankie Alderette, right fielder Luis Morales, and center fielder Ryan Rodriguez. This is Rio Sports Live.
and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live. Woo!
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Rio Sports Live. Up the plate, Frankie Alderette. De-aging for pitcher Christian Martinez. He opens up with strike number 1. Swing and a miss for strike number 2, and we have an early 0-2 count to open up the top of the 3rd inning. Here comes the pitch from Garcia. That one's in there, but away for ball number 1. 1-2 count to Alderette. Here comes the pitch from Garcia, the 1-2. Fouled off. And will remain with a 1-2 count. And that one gets away from him. And we have a 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody down here as we're leading off the top of the 3rd. Fouled off again. And we'll continue the at-bat. On deck is right fielder Luis Morales, batting in the 9 hole. Here comes a pitch from Garcia. That one's low and away for ball number 3. Up in the air. Back into the stands. Foul ball. Full count. Alderette looking to lead off right for the inning. And that'll be ball number 4 as he makes his way to first base. We have a runner on with right fielder Luis Morales walking out to the plate. That one gets away from the catcher, and the runner will advance to second base. One 0 count. That'll be called ball number 2. Runner on second, nobody down. As that one's in for strike number 1. Two one count. And that one is hit to the shortstop, who makes the play in time to get the out at first. That puts one down with the one-hole hitter center fielder Ryan Rodriguez up to the plate. Ryan Rodriguez grounded out in his last at-bat. However, looking to make some solid contact and advance a runner. As that's up and away for ball number 1. One 0 count. In there for strike number 1. Garcia with the 1-1 pitch. A little bit above, and that will be ball number 2. Two 1 count with one down, runner on second. That one's shot up into the air. Right fielder thinks he has it. Makes the grab. Second base runner won't tag. And we'll stay at second. 2 down.
Shortstop, number 1, Jack Bell.
Jack Bell makes his way up to the plate. A star on this Ray Texan team. Opens up with a swing and a miss. Oh, 1 count, 2 away. As the pitcher misses high for ball number 1. That's ball number 2. 2-1 count. 2 away. Ball 3 as the catcher recovers it. Likely trying to make the runner move. Unsuccessfully, however, as he's going to remain at second base. As we have a 3-1 count to Bell. It's in there for strike number 2. Full count. Ball number 4. Runner will take his base, and we have a runner on first and second.
Second baseman, number 3, Lucas Tinajero.
Lucas Tinajero, freshman second baseman, up at the plate. He opens up with an 0-1 count. Make it a 1-1 count, as pitcher Drew Garcia misses on that one. Out and away for ball number 3. Having some errors on the scoreboard up here. Catcher John Lawson takes a second to talk to Drew Garcia, his pitcher. That one gets away for ball number 4. And the bases are loaded here for the Texans early on in the top of the 3rd.
Catcher number 16, Miguel Everett.
Mikey Everett, the catcher. Powerful hitter looking to make a dent in the scoreboard here. As the bases are loaded with him making his way up to the plate. The coach is going to take a second to talk to his pitcher and the rest of his infield. This is Rio Sports Live, and we'll be back after the break.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis.
And we're back. Coach is going to stick with his pitcher, Drew Garcia, likely just giving him some words of encouragement. As Mikey Everett, the catcher, is up at the plate with bases loaded. Here comes the pitch. In there for strike number 1. Fouled off for strike number 2. And it looks like we have a 1-1 count instead. Low and away for ball number 2. Two-one count. Here comes a pitch from Garcia. Swing and a miss. Or it looks like that one went foul instead. For an even 2-2 count. Two-two count. Here comes the pitch. As that one's fouled off. Right past the first base coach, Coach Rodriguez, Wilman Rodriguez. And the Ray Texan team is going to go ahead and work to recover that one. Count remains even at 2-2. That's a hit. Off an error by the first baseman. Unable to make the grab. One run's going to score as he makes his way around the bases. And another great play by Mikey Everett as he gets to second. Oh, and it looks like they're going to have a courtesy runner make his way out to the field for him. We now have runners on second and third, and the Ray Texans break open this game.
First baseman number 14, Kevin Goss.
Kevin Goss up at the plate opens up with an 0-1 count. That one's popped up in the air. Shortstop says he has it, and he does. That puts an end to a impressive inning by the Ray Texans at the plate.
For the Texans in the third, they scored
King
2
Mustangs.
runs. On 1 hit, there were no
Troy
runs.
Cano, right fielder. Jacob Trevino, shortstop. And left fielder Caleb Castillo due up. This is Rio Sports Live.
It's all here, organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K-3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic.
Back at Cavanis Field, right fielder Troy Cano up at the plate. As that one's high for ball number 1. Martinez still on the mound. With a quick 1-2-3 inning in the last at bat. Hoping to make the same outcome here. As that one's fouled off for strike number 1. Up in the air and foul. Strike number 2. Troy Cano with a shot to the shortstop, Jack Bell, who fields it easily and gets it to Kevin Goss for out number 1 in the bottom of the 3rd.
Shortstop number 8, Jacob Trevino.
Shortstop Jacob Trevino up at the plate. Oh, 1 count. Jacob Trevino with a double to open up the game earlier on. As that one is in for strike number 2. Early 0-2 count. One-two count. Here comes the pitch from Martinez. As that one's fouled off. to keep the count at 1-2. One-two count with one down. That's going to make the count even at 2-2. Jacob Trevino looking for some success like he got in his first at-bat. Unable to get it, however, as he will be struck out by Martinez. Let's get the second out. Here in the top of the third, in the bottom of the third. Caleb Castillo, left fielder, makes his way up. Here comes the pitch from Martinez, as that'll be called for strike number 1. One count, as that's a shot right to Jack Bell, who's going to field it for out number 3. We head into the top of the 4th. Score remains 2-0 in favor of the Ray Texans. This is Rio Sports Live.
Our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
If you wanna get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Darian Montoya leading off the inning as we are in the top of the 4th. Opens up with a 1-0 count. Montoya flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss for strike number 1, and we have a 1-1 count. Pitch from Garcia sent up into the air, and he makes the grab for out number 1.
Left fielder number 9, Nick Talavera.
Nick Talavera struck out in his last appearance. Looking for some success here go around. This go around. As that one's shot up into the air. Right fielder makes a grab, and that's 2 down.
Designated hitter number 11, Frankie Alderete.
2 away. Frankie Alderete walked in his last appearance. Swing and a miss for strike number 1. Oh, 1 count, 2 down, nobody on. That one's up in the air. Back at the left field wall. Deep. And it's going to drop. for an easy double for Alderette. Two down, and we have a runner on second.
Right fielder number 6, Luis Morales.
Luis Morales, the right fielder, up at the plate. That one gets away from the catcher. And the DH, Alderette's going to make his way to third. Oh, 2 count to Morales. Runner on third. Here comes a pitch from Garcia. That's a little too far outside for ball number 1. Lined right up the middle. Shallow center field. That's going to score 1 and put a runner on first. Up to the plate, center fielder Ryan Rodriguez. That one's lined right down the first base line into right field. Luis Morales is rounding third. Will the throw be there in time? And it looks like it is. Despite the double by Ryan Rodriguez, Morales is caught at home. To put an end to the top of the 4th inning, Ray Texans score 1, and the score is now 3-0 with the King Mustangs up to bat. This is Rio Sports Live.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live. Woo!
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get.
And we're back at Cabinets Field. Opening up with Nate Reyes getting hit by the pitch, as that puts a runner on first early on. Jacob Gomez struck out in his last appearance, makes his way up to the plate.
Third baseman number 1, Jacob Gomez.
Runner on first. Nobody down. Bottom of the fourth. Here comes the pitch from Martinez. And he looks to pick off the runner at first unsuccessfully. That one's low for ball number 1. Up in the air. Deep back of the left field wall. Gone. A 2-run home run for Jacob Gomez. Struck out in his last appearance. Way to make up for it here. As it's a 2-3 ball game. Still in favor of the Ray Texans. Monster shot back to the left field. Here's a look at the play. And with the pitch by Martinez being sent deep.
First baseman number 23, Ernest Valverde.
Ernest Valverde, first baseman, makes his way up to the plate. Here comes the pitch. That one's lined to shortstop Jack Bell, who fields it. Great play by Bell and Kevin Goss as Goss falls off the base, but is able to still make the tag.
Second baseman number 7, Brian Guillen.
Brian Guillen, the second baseman, up at the plate. One down, nobody on. One 0 count. Guillen with 2 balls, no strikes. That's fouled off for ball number 1. Strike number 1. It looks there is another error on the scoreboard, and we have a 1-2 count instead. As that one's inside for ball number 2.
Catcher number 26, John Lawson.
Ernest Valverde will strike out, bringing up, or Brian Guillen will strike out, bringing up John Lawson, catcher. Oh, 1 count. Make it an 0-2 count. Swing and a miss for strike number 3. And he'll get his second consecutive strikeout to put an end to this inning.
Well, the Mustangs in the fourth
Mustangs score 2. And the score is 3-2 in favor of the Texans. We head into the top of the 5th. Due up, Jack Bell, Lucas Tinajero, and Mikey Everett. This is Rio Sports Live, and we'll see you after the break.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
LEAD has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include
2 o'clock here in the Coastal Bend, Cabinets Field. Jack Bell up at the plate. Oh, 2 count early on. That one gets away for ball number 1. Striking out is Jack Bell, bringing up second baseman Lucas Tinajero.
Second baseman number 3, Lucas Tinajero.
Oh, 1 count. That one's lined up the middle. Shortstop fields it and makes the throw. Great play by the King defense to get the out at first. And we have 2 down with Mikey Everett up to the plate.
Catcher number 16, Miguel Everett.
Here comes the pitch to Everett, as that one is shot, but foul. Just past the first baseline. 0-1 count. Here comes the 0-1. As that one's lined. Second baseman fields it. Gets it to first easily. For a quick 1-2-3 inning by the Mustangs.
For the Texans in the fifth, no runs, no errors, no runners left on base.
We head into the bottom of the 5th. Score is still 3-2. This is Rio Sports Live.
oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And we're back at Cabinets Field. King Mustangs up the plate. And that one's shot. Shortstop Jack Bell unable to field it, and that'll be a base hit. Solid hit by Drew Garcia, the pitcher. Due up after him, Troy Cano and Jacob Trevino.
First base number 15, Josh Flores. For the right fielder, number 6, Troy Cano.
Martinez will step off the mound. Runner on first. Cano at the plate. Here comes the pitch. Everett looking to catch him. Goss with the throw. And they're able to get the out, and that's one down. Great play by the Ray Texan defense. And we have a 1-0 count at the plate. Troy Cano at the plate. That's in for strike number 1. One-two count. Ball gets away from the catcher, and he'll make the tag. For out number 2.
Shortstop number 8, Jacob Trevino.
The one-hole hitter shortstop Jacob Trevino over the plate. Struck out in his last appearance, double in his first. And that's it. Shot right back to the pitcher, who makes the grab. And that puts an end to the inning.
The Mustangs in the 5th, they scored no runs on 1 hit. There were no errors. No
This
runs.
is Rio Sports Live, and we'll see you in the bottom of the 6th, or the top of the 6th.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for
Rio Sports Live. We open up with a hit that's bobbled by the second baseman. Kevin Goss is going to get on base. And we have a quick start to the top of the 6th.
Now hitting for the Texans, number 7, Jack Spence.
Jack Spence hitting for the Texans in place of Darian Montoya. we have Jack Spence at the plate. Showing bunt. However, that will be called ball number 1. For a 1-0 count. Here comes the 1-0 from Garcia. And that one will be bunted foul. 1-1 count. Umpire's going to take a second, and now we're back to baseball with a 1-1 count. Make it a 2-1 count. As that one's foul for strike number 2. Now, despite the rankings in district here in 29-5A, the King Mustangs are a very solid team, proving their worth here as the game is very close, 3-2. And that'll be ball number 3 with a full count. King Mustangs, despite being 6th, competing with the Ray Texans here, who are undefeated so far in district. That one's right back up the middle, past the pitcher into center field. Center fielder's going to make the throw. However, the runner gets there in time, and there's runners on the corners.
Left fielder number 9, Nick Talavera.
Nick Talavera up to the plate. Showing bunt. Here comes a pitch. Unable to get it. But that'll be foul for strike number 1. Nobody down. Runners on first and third. Talavera steps back in with an 0-1 count. Showing bunt. Garcia steps off the mound and sends the runners back. Here comes the pitch. That one gets past the pitcher. Unable to make the play, and bases are loaded. Here's a look at what just happened.
Designated hitter number 11, Frankie Alderete.
Unfortunate play for the King Mustang defense, however, still a chance to get out of the inning. Bases are loaded and nobody down. Here comes Frankie Alderete, the DH. One ball. Oh, it looks like the bases aren't loaded. My apologies. Runners on first and second. One count. That one's up in the air. Catcher's running for it. However, it goes foul. And that one's up in the air. Off on the left side of the field, and third baseman makes the grab and gets the first out here in the inning. Alderete flies out. And right fielder Luis Morales, the 9-hole hitter, is going to make his way up.
Luis Morales.
Luis had a single in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss to open up with strike number 1. Oh, 1 count, 1 down. Runners on first and second. Garcia with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Gonna give us strike number 2. And that gets away for ball number 1. 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch. That one's up in the air. Pitcher says he has it. Gets called off by the third baseman, who makes the grab for out number 2.
Center fielder number 4, Ryan Rodriguez.
Ryan Rodriguez, the 1-hole hitter and the center fielder, makes his way up. As that one's lined. Fair. Well, it looks to be foul. On the first baseline. Down right field. We have an 0-1 count. Runner's still on first and second. And that's strike number 2. Ball number 1. 1-2 count. Rodriguez with a 2-2 count and 2 down. As that one's lined, second baseman fields it easily. Gets it to first base for out number 3. Mustangs escape the inning. However, the Ray Texans score 1 to make this a 4-2 ball game, heading into the bottom of the 6th. This is Rio Sports Live.
Let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. That for gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensure...
Caleb Castillo, the left fielder, leading off for the Mustangs here in the bottom of the 6th. Martinez still on the mound. Opening up with the pitch. Here it comes for ball number 1. 1-0 count. That one's low away. Or it looks to be in there on the low corner for strike number 1. 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch to Castillo. Able to get it, strike number 2. And we have a 1-2 count. Mustangs looking to lead off right. As that one's popped up. Right fielder with the grab. And that puts away 1 here in the bottom of the 6th.
Center fielder, number 9.
Nate Reyes, the center fielder, hit by a pitch in his last at bat. Looking to make some contact here and get a runner on base early on in the top of the 6th, in the bottom of the 6th. Here comes the pitch. Oh, 1 count. In there for strike number 2. That'll be ball number 1, and we have a 1-2 count after 2 consecutive strikes, followed by a ball. That's fouled away, just barely. And the at-bat will continue. Unable to get strike 3 called, and that will be ball number 2, giving us a 2-2 count. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off again. And the at-bat will continue. Martinez with the pitch. Fouled off again. Count remains even. A windy day here at Cabinets Field. And that one's in for ball number 3. Full count to Nate Reyes. Windy day at Cabinets Field. It's 2:30. And that's a swing and a miss for another strikeout for Martinez.
Third baseman, number 1, Jacob Gomez.
Two down. Jacob Gomez makes his way up. Some animosity between the teams. Umpire giving a second to give a warning to both coaches, as there was some back and forth between Reyes and Martinez. He opens up with strike number 1. As that one's fielded by second baseman Tinajero. For out number 3, we head into the top of the 7th. Score is 4-2. What could be the last at bat for both teams. This is Rio Sports Live, and we'll see you after the break.
The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
Final stretch of the game here at Cabanas. Jack Bell up at the plate. Still on the mound, Drew Garcia. Bell with a shallow hit, fielded by the second baseman. Unable to make the throw, in time at least. And that puts a runner on first, off of the first pitch here in the top of the 7th.
Second baseman, number 3, Lucas Tinajero.
Lucas Tinajero, after a play to end the last inning, is up at the plate here. Runner on first. Awaiting the sign from his coach. And he steps in. Tinajero with one of the best batting averages on the team, and in the Coastal Bend area, looking to make a statement here. And that's in for strike number 1. 0-1 count. Runner on first. Still due up is Mikey Everett, the catcher. That's in for strike number 2. Some of the crowd here disagrees, but we have an 0-2 count. Unsuccessful pickoff attempt. And Tinajero steps back in, awaiting the next pitch. Low and away. Ball number 1. One-two count. Pickoff attempt unsuccessful yet again as Bell returns to first safely. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, as that one's up in the air. Right field wall. The center fielder makes the grab. And that's out number 1.
Catcher number 16, Miguel Everett.
Mikey Everett, the catcher, up at the plate. Time called. Umpire is taking a second to talk to the pitcher. Everett stands out, waiting. Mikey Everett. Steps back into the box. Unsuccessful pickoff attempt, hoping to catch him. Unable, however, as he returns safe. That one's a little too far outside. We have a 1-0 count. That one misses for ball number 2. Two-0 count, 1 down. Umpire taking a second to talk to the batter. Misses yet again for ball number 3, and we have a 3-0 count. Everett, with a double in one of his at-bats, is 1 for 3 tonight. That one hits for strike number 1. High, and that'll be ball 4, putting runners on first and second. Up to the plate, Kevin Goss. 2 for 3 today. The double and a single. Coach is going to take a second to meet with his team. And it looks as though Drew Garcia is going to come out. We have a pitching change here in the top of the 7th. What could be the last shot the King Mustangs to slow down this Texan offense. This is Rio Sports Live, and we'll see you after the break.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
LEAD has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy.
New pitcher on the mound, Kevin Goss at the plate. Runners on first and second. As that one's high for ball number 1. One count as that one gets in for strike number 1. That one gets away from the catcher. We have a 2-1 count, and the runners have advanced to second and third. Yeah, second and third. Bell was looking to push home.
Third baseman number 19, Darian Montoya.
Now up to bat, third baseman Darian Montoya. Single in his last at bat, hoping to build off of the success. That one hits the batter, and a run will come home, and the bases are still loaded. 5-2 ball game.
Left fielder number 9, Nick Talavera.
Nick Talavera up to the plate. Strike number 1. Swing and a miss. Strike number 2. That one's low for ball number 1. Catcher able to recover it. One-two count. That one gets away from the catcher, but the runners will remain at their bases. Two count. That one misses high for ball number 3, and we have a full count. Here comes the pitch. Full count, bases loaded with 1 down. That one will miss to walk in another run, making it a 6-2 ball game. Coach will take a second to talk to his pitcher. Likely giving some words of encouragement. Frankie Alderette, the DH, makes his way up to the plate. Flew out in his last at bat. Looking for success here in this one. And that's in for strike number 1. We have a 1-1 count. One ball, one strike, one out. Bases loaded. Top of the 7th. That one misses for ball number 2. Three-one count. That one misses low and away for ball number 4. Walking in yet another run, and we have a 7-2 ball game. Coach is going to make another visit to the mound. And we're going to have another pitching change here in the top of the 7th. This is Rio Sports Live. We're going to take a break. And we'll be back. Bases are still loaded with one down.
More time with those you love. Lead staffing, putting people to work, and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live. Woo!
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And we're back here at Cabinets. Another pitching change in the top of the 7th. And bases are still loaded. Here comes the pitch. That one's popped up foul. Catcher makes the grab while diving. And that puts 2 down.
Center fielder number 4, Ryan Rodriguez.
Ryan Rodriguez up to the plate. Popped up foul. 1-1 count. Popped up. Foul again. We have a 1-2 count to Ryan Rodriguez with the bases still loaded and 2 down. Score is 7-2, however. Movement on the pitch, however, it misses high for ball number 2. Full count. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Mustangs with a chance to get out of this top of the 7th. And that one's popped up. Deep. Right fielder has the ball, however. And that puts an end to the top of the 7th. Ray Texans come away with 3 more runs added to the score. King Mustangs in a 5-run hole. This is Rio Sports Live, and we'll see you in the bottom of the 7th.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. That for gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with
Rio Sports Live. Ernest Valverde leading off the bottom of the 7th. 5 runs needed to tie the game, and he fouls off the first pitch for strike number 1. One count. Martinez looking to finish off the game. That one's up in the air, but it goes foul on the left side of the field. 2 strikes, 1 ball. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That one's up in the air. Shallow. Left field for the base hit. Valverde's pushing for 2. And he gets there. A runner on second.
Number 7, Brian Guillen.
Brian Guillen makes his way up to the plate with a runner on second. Nobody down. Martinez with the pitch. That one's high. And he gets away from the catcher, and the runner will advance to third. Brian Guillen with a 1-0 count. Here comes the pitch from Martinez, and that's in. Or it looks like he misses high for ball number 2. In there for strike number 1. 2-1 count. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. Count is even at 2. Nobody down and a runner on third. That one misses, and we have a full count. Misses again, and he puts a runner on first. Head coach Orlando Ruiz gonna take a second to go talk to his pitcher Martinez. Likely gonna see if he can finish the game. And he's gonna stick with Martinez on the mound. We have runners on the corners. Nobody down. John Lawson, the catcher, up at the plate. Swing and a miss for strike number 1. Oh, 1 count. Martinez with the pitch. Delivers a ball outside. One count. Here comes the pitch from Martinez, and that's a swing and a miss for strike number 2. Here comes the 1-2. Misses outside, low for ball number 2. Here comes the pitch. That one's popped up. Foul. Miscommunication. Won't be able to get the out. Luckily, it is foul. And we have a 2-2 count. Misses high for ball number 3, and we have a full count. That's in there for strike number 3, and there is now 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Runners remain on 1st and 3rd, however.
Batting number 5, Drew Garcia.
Pitcher Drew Garcia fouls one off for strike number 1. Oh, 1 count. One, 2 count. 1 down. Runners on 1st and 3rd. Able to get strike 3 called, and we have 2 down. 1 out away from finishing this game.
Right fielder number 6, Troy Cano.
Troy Cano up at the plate. Fouled off for strike number 1, and we have an 0-1 count. Ball gets away from the catcher, and 1 run will score, making it a 7-3 ball game, still in favor of the Texans. Fouled off. With a 1-2 count, we could be looking at the final pitch of the game. Troy Cano wanting to keep this game alive, score some more runs for his team. 1-2 count, 2 down, runner on 2nd. Martinez steps off. Here comes the pitch. That one's hit, fielded by the 3rd baseman, who makes the grab and the play. The Ray Texans win the game 7-4, 7-3, 14-0 in district. They are your Division 29 5A champions. This is Rio Sports Live. Thank you for tuning in.
Coaches, if we can have a representative.